We'll call us to order once I get my breath. The new business on the schedule, request approval of entering into agreement with Midwestern Engineers, Inc. for engineering services for the new police station located at 2308 16th. Discussion, comments?
Thank you, Penny. Greg, is there anything you want to go over reference to, just basic information?
I think everybody's got a copy there in your binders. Just hit the highlights real quick. I've reviewed the contract, the standard agreement. It's of course for the between the city of Bedford and Midwestern Engineers. It's for design services for a new police department administration and public safety communications building, the old Aldi's building. The contract provides for Midwestern to provide design services to include demolition plan, engineering and designing of the external facade, public access and parking facilities, engineering and design of interior floor plan, engineering and designing of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing retrofit systems, and then state and local permitting. It also provides for bidding assistance on the project and contract administration and construction engineering. It does not include inspection services, although they are willing to provide that if we decide to contract with them and bid separately and negotiate separately. The amount of the contract is on page 5. Compensation for design, the design portion of the contract is $146,000, and for the bidding portion of the contract is $7,500, and then part 3, which is the contract administration and construction engineering, is not to exceed lump sum of $33,000, and all three of those dollar amounts are not to exceed amounts.
Okay.
That's the highlights of the contract.
So we met with this organization. They also have done some work, started some work and did some drawings that I was involved in for the solid waste down at the old landfill. We got some references from them. Chief Moore was unfortunately unable to be here. He checked on their references. He said they were good. There was one place in particular that he called, and they had done some work for them, and they are currently doing more work for them. And they said they wouldn't hire anybody else because of the working relationship that they have with this company. So also one of the part owners of this company also they've been involved in doing some subcontracting work for us down at our water treatment facility down on the river. I touched base with the other departments to get any input that they had, and they had nothing bad to say about them. They said they were pleased with their work. They did a good job and laid things out the way that they needed to be laid out. Whenever we met with them, we wanted to make sure from the standpoint of some of the things that would be required in the building, reference to bulletproof glass, also some ballistic shields and stuff where the public may come into the building for protection for employees in the building. From that standpoint, they had projects where they had used these materials before, so they were familiar with that aspect of it. Our meeting with them went really well. I've talked with some other people as far as the information. They were all pleased. I also went over the information with the company just because of COVID, because this is a project that we want to get started on and we want to proceed. We don't want to have issues, hopefully, that stall us down. As far as to architect and other people, just from the standpoint of somebody got COVID or came down with an illness or something, I want to make sure that they have somebody else that's going to be able to step up and fill those shoes so that we can continue on and won't have any assured me of that, that would not be an issue, that they have plenty of staff. If there's any concerns like that, that they can be able to address those issues. They also, in talking with them, told us, reference to our time frame, that, and we'd heard this before because actually I did some pricing as we had talked about before, on some of the things that we need, and one of them was a generator. And I was told about a year out. So in talking with them, they suggested and requested that, you know, if they are awarded this agreement, that they will work with us and tell us up front what type of generator and all the information, and then they requested, if it's possible, that we go ahead, the RDC, and see about purchasing that item and get it ordered, so that we don't wait till they get some of the design work and everything done. It may be a month or 2 months before we're able to go through the process to do this. They recommended, of course, that we go ahead and do it and get in front of it, so that we'll have it here whenever we need it, which there again was good thinking on their part, and a good suggestion, which is one reason that I like this company. So that's a little bit of the work and stuff that we've done. I met with them, and the chief met with them. So that's kind of where we're at on it. So is there any questions or anything on the agreement?
You said this does not cover inspection services, but they're willing to do that.
If we need it.
We were kind of looking at that from the standpoint on the inspection services, if we feel like that we may be able to do that in-house or not. If it's something that we feel like that we can do in-house with our inspectors for the city of Bedford that go out and inspect things, if we're comfortable with doing that, then it's something that we will probably try to do in-house, and have a savings there. If it was a new construction, I would probably maybe looking at it a little bit differently from that standpoint, but since we have the shell of the building and everything up, basically, it's just gonna be interior work, a roof, the generator, and a little bit of work out on the parking lot, that I really think it may be something that we can probably handle, because we do inspections as far as plumbing and electrical and a lot of things at this point in time in-house. So that's what we're looking at doing, and if we run into an issue, then we can address it and go from there.
Any other questions, discussion?
I'll make a motion to accept the agreement for engineering services for the new police station building improvements.
Okay, we have a motion. Second from Judy, thank you. Those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Alright, motion carries.
That's all I have for.
Okay, you had this look on your face, I thought you had more, okay.
Do you
Alright,
have anything, council?
and entertain a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to
Thank you very
Second.
much, and you're gonna second, thank you. Those in favor,
Aye.
signify by saying, any opposed? Thank you.